Hello and what's up everybody, Thunderbob here, and tonight we are checking out RoboCop Rogue City. This is a new RoboCop game coming out November 2nd, so just a little under a month from now. This is a demo that was just newly released. It's available on Steam. We're going to play through this tonight. I think it's maybe like 20 to 30 minutes long. It seems like a pretty chunky demo. And I'm a big fan of RoboCop, and just I love all the 80s cheesy action movies. You could basically turn almost any 80s action movie into a game and I would probably enjoy it. Like anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, sign me up, I'm there. We're going to check this out. I'm pretty excited to play this. All the videos I've seen look so authentic to the RoboCop experience. I've got this running in 3440 by 1440, so we're doing ultra-wide here. This does appear to support NVIDIA DLSS 3.5, which is a pretty new standard. It's pretty awesome to see that. I've got everything turned up pretty much as high as it can go. So we're going to see how this runs. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. Defaulted to normal. We're going to go with that for my first attempt here. I loved all the TV ads in the original RoboCop, like all the in-game like commercials and shows and shit.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give
the satire is amazing in RoboCop.
Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity
I'm not loving the voice for the old
unknown.
man.
This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Your filthy hands off me.
Shut
I'm sorry. There seems to be a
disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move. Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. Now, this message goes out to the new guy in town.
Is that the guy from the
It seems that you're looking to
Aphex
spend
Twins?
some money in this great city of ours. I'm here to tell you that the Torchheads are open for business. You may have heard of us as the #1 supplier of nuke in old Detroit. The most potent, addictive drug available in front of every convenience store, school, or library near you. But that's not all we're capable of.
That's a pretty direct callback to
Let's get you
RoboCop
up
2.
here. We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of nuke. Oh man, you're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy, us Torchheads are more than capable of doing whatever you need done in our city. So what is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. We do it all. You've got the money, we've got the power.
It kind of sounds like Mark Hamill doing a Joker. I don't think it's him, but like, kind of reminds me. Pretty good opening. $167.99. I love how it's like, it's future, but it's like 80s future, so all the TVs are like CRT television still. the same developer did a pretty good Terminator game back, I think it was 2019 or so. That they're not quite into the triple A space,
Good to see you, Murphy.
but it's kind of like double A. You know, like
The main entrance to the TV
I
station.
think there's not enough of these kind of mid-range games like coming out these days. Like, you know, something not quite $60-$70, but kind of fills that void. It looks pretty good. This is Unreal Engine 5 as well. Let's look at performance. I'm getting 80, 90, 100 FPS depending on the direction I look. If I right-click, I get like, it looks like a VHS tape. It's kind of a cool effect. I bet that's because I pull out my gun. Ooh, some stuttering though.
The ground's shaky.
I would probably put a cap on this.
Judgment Day's here.
Maybe 60 FPS just to have a more consistent frame time. I just wanted to see kind of what performance I'm getting.
Go get him, Robo!
And like, so your default walk speed is like this, and you can hold shift, and like this is sprinting. It's authentic to the RoboCop experience, but I also don't know if I want to play like a 20-hour game where this is like my maximum speed. I don't know. Like, conceptually I like it, but I wonder if there's going to be any way to move faster
I
than
wouldn't
that.
bother. I already ran the plates.
You should know by now when it comes hacking the media.
I do love RoboCop though. I love Cyberpunk, and this doesn't quite hit that void, but it's kind of like a dark, dingy, like future. It's like if 80s, you know, Chicago, Detroit, New York, you know, just
If it keeps
never
on like
changed,
this, we're gonna run short
you know, and then they threw robots in.
I'm gonna give you 10 milligrams of diazepam to make you comfortable.
My FPS are pretty high, but it feels very uneven right now. I might just go and cap that real quick. Let's do the 60 cap. See if that helps with the yeah, no, it's pretty consistent. Sometimes I think capping it is a better option, like rather than see it fluctuate from 70 to 100.
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Over and out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on my way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think? is
That's
gonna
not
clean
Peter
up this
Weller, I don't
place?
think.
I'm not letting you off that easily.
You sound just like my wife.
If that's the case, let's get you patched up. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Press here. Medic! There you are, partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude! The police want us to release the hostages! So no hard feelings!
Hey! You can't go in yet! We need to wait for the reinforcements!
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
We need to find another way. It is too dangerous to cross.
For me. But you can take the heat. Go. I'll figure something out. Besides, you could do with a head start. Go on.
The Peter Weller impression's not bad, but it's like, I don't know if I would have preferred them just to go in a different direction if they couldn't get him.
I've got a signet ring. How much do you think I can get for it?
Is it gold?
It was taken off someone famous. Just look at him. He looks kind of familiar.
Just gonna start blowing him away.
Guys! We've got company. Anyone expecting a silver freak?
Do they not know who RoboCop is?
Drop it, scum.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
I'm getting some, definitely some lag there. I'm running a 3080 and a 10700K, both overclocked. Yeah, it's 60 city now, but you could definitely see it was fluctuating there. I don't know if it's because like the scene just loaded in and it was still loading. Okay, so when you right-click, it does that cool thing where it like zeroes in on the enemy, and of course your gun does that 3-shot burst. I was curious if they were gonna let you pick up other guns, because like throughout all of RoboCop, he pretty much just uses his one gun, and it seems like, so you can always pull that out, and it's got infinite ammo if you look down there, and then Q swaps it, and I think you can only have one other gun, because when I pick this up, it drops the SMG. It is weird to have RoboCop run around with an SMG, isn't it? Maybe not running, walking at a very measured pace. There must be an effect that's, you see the frame time spiking there whenever I'm firing? Maybe not when I'm firing, but like... I think it's the blood splatter. That's interesting. I do really like how it like highlights the enemies, and it is that like cool like where it shows the enemies on the screen like that. That is so cool. Like that's straight up from the original RoboCop. Come on. That's it. So like I put my guns away. I can't switch guns now or pick up a different gun or anything.
Warning.
Curious if that's how like the real game works. Like there's combat zones and non-combat zones.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a keycard from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you.
His partner's not bad either. Like, fairly good likeness.
Sabotage the elevators and staircase too.
Yeah, look at the frame time when I load it into the new area. It like spikes like crazy. It does look nice though, I gotta say. I've been playing Cyberpunk, and I feel like Cyberpunk's got a little bit better art direction, but it's got a cool look to it.
That graffiti is fresh.
I bet some of those idiots are still here.
Man, I'd love...
Oh shit, it's RoboCop!
Oh. I'm out of bullets.
Any more tricks up your sleeve?
Can you trigger the bullet time? Or is it like,
What a warm welcome, don't you think?
is it automatic, I wonder? Yeah, his gun is really fun. I'm almost done with Phantom Liberty, by the way. If you want to check, I've got like the first 3 hours on the channel. I'm not doing a full playthrough, that's just my first session with it, and getting pretty close to the end. It's really good if you're into cyberpunk fiction, or, you know, if you give the game a try at release and you thought it was a little too buggy, they have fixed it. It's so much better now. I even liked it at release, even though it was not perfect, but it's just that much better now. I love all the in-game like advertisements and notes and stuff. I always try to read them, see if there's any funny jokes on them. Cyberpunk has a lot of good of those as well. And I don't have like the highest GPU. I've got a 3080, so maybe the little bit of stutter I'm seeing would not exist, you know, with a 4080 or something, but maybe I need to lower the setting. It feels like it's related to the decals. Whenever I shoot someone and like their head kind of explodes, it feels like that's when I experience kind of the stutter. Press H to repair. So you get batteries, more or less. That's interesting. Grenade! I would really love to see, like, there's so many cheesy but great 80s action sci-fi, like, I'm thinking Total Recall, Commando, Predator. I mean, some of those, Predator, there's a new asymmetrical whatever, but that's really not what I'm looking for. I want, like, an 80s throwback with the full story and everything. Terminator was pretty good. RoboCop, this is looking promising. I don't even need a AAA. You know, this kind of level of game is fine. You can use RoboCop vision to investigate objects or people. Investigate object, work with that. Short circuit detected.
I am detecting a short circuit. We need to isolate the cables.
I think I've got something just for that.
Oh.
You are very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort. They're holding everyone in the studio. It's on the 30th floor.
I do wonder if the gameplay will change at all.
Huh?
Oh, it's the guy. It's like the guy from that Aphex Twins video.
So, our friends in blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph. Chopper's ready. I've got to go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skimp on the nuke. See ya.
What a freaking psycho.
Was that
We need to be quick before they kill anyone else.
Peter Weller seeing his
I know that look,
face in the
Murphy.
reflection?
You saw something, didn't you?
We are here to enforce the law, Lewis. Let us stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
It's fun, but I'm curious if the gameplay is going to change at all. Like over, you know, if this is like a 10-hour game.
Not sure which one is which.
Do you upgrade anything, or is it just like, this is it? Do you get any new abilities or anything? I could see this getting stale, like, after... Man, the recoil on that is pretty high. Oh, that was cool. Look at the... I broke with the vase. Is there another? Wondering what I can... that's pretty cool. The water coming out. Only one hole, though. It's weird. None of the other ones are doing it. I'm a cop, but I just want to see, like, what I can shoot. See, like, that's stupid that that won't move. What can and can't be interacted with. Oh! I hit the wall there. Alright, enough destroying stuff. Like, the level of destructibility in some things, like that plant blowing up and the rocks coming out, and like the water. But it's very inconsistent. Oh man, if you could blow up the beanbag chair and like the beanbag go poof, that would be cool. There's a degree of auto aim too. It's a little subtle, but like it definitely like drags my cursor over a little bit. I wonder if there's a. I didn't see that in the settings, and I am playing this on PC with a mouse and keyboard here. Like usually I don't play with any kind of auto aim on, if I can help it.
Nice and easy.
I shot the grenade out of the air. That was cool. Like, the shooting feels pretty competent. Not like the deepest in the world, but... well, for a RoboCop game, it feels pretty competent. I didn't really feel like a walking tank here. But again... like, this is fun for a 30-minute demo. How am I gonna feel if I'm like 6 hours in and it's literally like the same thing, like from start to finish? Is there any more to it? Oh, I really want to jump out the window. No, it looks like it stops you. That's a pretty good Detroit skyline, though. How are these guys taking like 3 shots from his bazooka? You guys got a shit ton of armor on. But you do feel very stationary, like, you know, your sprint is very, very slow. Like, I feel like a walking tank. There's no leaning, there's no like behind cover. I'm just like walking down corridors, blasting. And I guess that's what I want out of RoboCop. I hope it stays fresh throughout the whole game. When you face criminals who have taken hostages, you have only a few seconds to eliminate the threat. Okay. The blood effect in slow-mo is pretty amazing. I think I failed. I shot that guy like 70 times, though.
Thank God you've come. This lady really needs to see a doctor.
I think she's dead.
These people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
This is Lewis. We have rescued 3 hostages, one with a gunshot wound to the abdomen, requesting urgent medical assistance. Over.
Is that the end, or is there more? Oh, there's more. Find and rescue the remaining hostages. Might as well heal. You got some explosive things. That's fun. Mechanically, it feels like an older game. Like this. It feels like something from, you know, a couple generations ago. Maybe like, oh, that grenade is gonna explode on me. The destructibility is awesome, though. Like, that wall is just gone. That's like Rainbow Six Siege level of destructibility. I don't know if I suck or if there's, like, fall off on the damage at a distance. Look at that. That's killer. There's no crouch. There's, like, literally... Oh, I got night vision. I didn't even realize that. There is no way to crouch. I wanted to, like, really look at the gore. That's as close as I can get. It's pretty good. What you can and can't move is kind of dumb. But I like the destructibility. Like, just it reminds me a lot of that game, Fear. From, like, the 360 generation, I want to say. So you can just unload with that. Fear was an awesome game, too. The slow-mo and, like... It was like the next generation's Max Payne. I shot his helmet off. I wish I had a grenade or something, but I know that's not very true to the character. I don't think he ever uses any kind of explosive like that. Oh, that's cool. There's lots of little flourishes that I'm kind of impressed with. For being, like, you know, this developer... I definitely wouldn't quite put them into, like, the AAA category. Like, graphically and aesthetically, I think it's getting close. But budget-wise, I'm pretty sure this is like a small Polish development team. But, I mean, there's some Polish developers that certainly do AAA content. Project Red comes to mind. So where they come from really, I think, doesn't mean a lot. And I'm liking this so far, so maybe this is like them putting in a little bit more polish. Wake up and shine. No peanuts room temperature. I wonder what all this crime evidence, like, are you getting scored at the end? Do you get some kind of... I'm really curious if there's some kind of, like, upgrade, like, mechanic. Like, are you picking stats, skills, or anything? Like, I honestly don't know if it would fit with this type of game. But... difficulty has not been too high so far. Like, my health hasn't really gotten that low. I haven't had to use too many healing things. This is only the normal difficulty, though. I wonder, the higher difficulty, if I'd be running into problems. And then I just get exploded. Oh, my...
Could you get the napkins from the cupboard?
Oh, that's cool. You hear his wife.
Sure thing, Mom. What are we having? It's a surprise. Little man, have you washed your hands?
And you're on, like, the set of, like, a family sitcom.
I wasn't playing in the dirt. Of course you do. Alex, what do you think about the color of this dress? I'm not sure if I like the pattern.
What the? He's having, like, seizures or something.
James really looks up to you. He said in school that he wants to be a police officer just like his dad.
Watch out! He's coming!
I think this is gonna be another... oh, shit. I'm sure I'm not gonna get them all. Is that it?
sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey, wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, we will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Agnes.
Nice shot.
You okay there, Murphy?
I mean, he was shot in the face, or exploded in the face. Ooh, I wonder if that's gonna play into RoboCop's, like, losing his marbles.
Get it away from me!
I am sorry.
Can't you see? It's unstable! Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.
I think that's probably the ending. I dug that quite a lot. I will definitely check this out in a month if I can. There's a lot of games coming out right now, but this was pretty cool. If you want to check it out, it's on Steam. Pretty lengthy demo if you just want to get a feel for it. And yeah, when it fully comes out, I will probably be checking this out. Is there more? Wow. I was sure that was the end. That felt like a stopping point at a demo, did it not? Hey there, babe.
I can pay my bail now. Cash? No problem. Do you take singles?
Get back in line.
They're here.
The likenesses of some of the actors are really good.
Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine? Especially one
I mean,
as
I stopped all the other guys.
We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life and death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had any. This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal head of yours.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Why does Lewis look like more of a robot than RoboCop?
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
On it, Sarge. God damn it, when will this be fixed?
I'm really
Don't
curious how
hold your
long this
breath.
goes on now.
OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our equipment.
You can go take a shower. This all looks so close to the original movie and like the the police station and everything. It's like you only see that some of this. I remember like this hallway in particular, like they wheel him through, and it's on screen for like a few seconds.
There's my favorite walking, talking law enforcement machine.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Why don't you take a seat for me? That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
So that's all I'd made objectives completed. I didn't have any secondary accusation secret. So I missed a secret. All office hostages saved. So I didn't get any bonuses for... I got 0 for pieces of crime. I collected a bunch of evidence, didn't I? Weird. Okay, so there is a skill system. Each time you achieve a new level, you receive a skill point. You can be used to develop your skills. Building skills allows you to increase efficiency, obtain unique perks, and unlock favorable dialogue options. Okay. So this definitely, like, makes me feel a little bit better that there's at least some kind of progression, some kind of, let's see what these kind of things are. So combat. So it's bonus weapon damage, and then at each of these breakpoints you get different abilities. Stuns nearby enemies, reloading strike, a successful punch connect with enemy reloads all created weapons, and then a more powerful shockwave that instantly kills nearby enemies. It seems like each one, so they each give you a base like weapon damage, damage reduction, bonus health, chip modifier bonus, which seems to be, I don't have it yet, but maybe there's some kind of another way to augment your system through chips. It'll increase the modifier for that. Slow motion, skill duration. So maybe you get focus on demand at some point. So your reflexes allow you to see your environment in slow motion for a short time. So when you put 1 point here, it looks like you get maybe an on-demand focus, which is cool. Double your critical damage. Limiting enemies in slow motion increases slow motion duration. Scanning lets you hit enemies behind cover by bouncing bullets off certain spots. That's very cool. Scanning lets you more often detect helpful information, such as blah blah blah. Psychology doubles earned public trust points. Highlights favorable dialogue options. Lower outcome. Public choice points. That's not like your experience, right? I want to do that one just to get the see if it gives me like an on-demand. Can I change these at any time? That's cool. Okay. Got a little map here.
Well, I can already see some unwanted activity in your hippocampus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
Well, can't say we didn't try. Everyone get back to whatever the fuck you usually do around here.
So now I got... Did I get 2 more points, did it say? 1 more point? So let's unlock something else. Dash allows you to ram into enemies or quickly escape danger. So you do get a dash. Because one thing I feel like the speed is definitely kind of hindrance. I didn't see any other way to increase your speed. Or to the shooting range. Am I going to do another mission? Or what's the dealio?
I tell you, it was crazy in that TV station. Good job you had Murphy.
So like,
Murphy, could you please help me out here?
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many getting crazy in here. Could you open up an...
I am here to...
Take
they're
the
gonna
spot
be
on the podium. You're a
doing...
lifesaver, Robo.
Okay.
This line
Curious.
is open. Please form an orderly queue.
Officer, I have a problem. My neighbors are hostile to war. Why would they get so worked up every time I take them for a walk?
What is his name?
He has a beautiful red coat, so I called him Fire. He likes to hide, so sometimes...
So I could give him a ticket.
No, but I will let you off with a warning.
That's fine. I don't mind paying the price for having the cutest dog in all of Detroit.
Next, please.
I got something for you, officer. I know where you can find a wanted criminal. That poster over there says there's a reward for that information.
I want
Are you blind? I'm the guy from that poster, so... Here I am. Now, give me the money.
I will have to detain you.
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
You can hope for a reduced sentence.
That's not the reward I was hoping
I wonder if I
for,
picked
but
like a wrong answer. Did I not get the public trust?
Take him away. Next, please.
Officer, I would like to report my son missing.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has it been?
Just over 2 days now.
We do not consider an adult missing within 72 hours.
Oh, please, I'm begging you.
What is his name?
George Elkins, 77.
Let me check. Your son was found dead 2 hours ago.
Oh.
What? Oh, no.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
So that's kind of cool. There's like just in-world missions you can pick up. I was kind of thinking it was going to be very linear, kind of point to point. But it definitely seems much more expansive.
There is no way. Murphy! I can deal with blood, guts, but puke is a no-go for me. Oh, be a sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for me. You got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind. Just take him downstairs.
Some of these missions.
Murphy. Oh no, the smell is following you. I'm gonna be
Oh, I'm
sick.
getting some lag there.
I don't remember getting on a roller coaster.
Performance is definitely pretty
Look who's back.
inconsistent at times. I might need to adjust some settings.
Finally. Home.
Sleep tight.
This demo is way bigger than I was
I
expecting,
heard
though.
you're scheduled for calibration. Step right up and press the button when you're ready. 50 points is what OCP calls a
This almost feels
passing
like where the demo should have started.
problem to you. Unless you want to try to break the record.
The shooting feels pretty good. I'm gonna get it perfect. It reminds me a little bit of Resident Evil 4 Remake, like a very deliberate and kind of like heavy combat. Obviously he's like a tank. Does it just not end until I miss some? Ah, shit. How many rounds are there?
Good job. I'll let the eggheads know that you're good to go. See you in the briefing room.
Okay. Let's go to the briefing room. You got a server room
Hi,
here?
Murphy.
It really does feel like, I don't know, like the UI and everything, very much like Cyberpunk, but in the like the RoboCop 1980s, like zany, you know, what they thought the future was going to be.
What's on today's agenda?
The agenda is that you sit your ass down and listen. It's no secret that crime has been on the rise ever since what the media has named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the Torchheads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high-activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else, keep your eyes open. Any questions?
Any word on Briggs?
What happened to Briggs?
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
You go ahead, partner. I need to write this report. And there's something else I need to do first.
I gotta go get my car, I bet. Is it gonna be open world where I can drive around, or is it just gonna take me to the mission?
Cruiser's ready for you,
Robo. Go get him.
Did I miss a side mission? I don't think it's open world. I think it just takes you to the next mission objective. An open world RoboCop game would be cool, but with his really low mobility, you'd have to drive everywhere. I don't know.
You came to clean up this city, didn't you? It'd be easier to burn it all to the ground. Believe me, just...
It's definitely a nice looking game. Like the reflection, everything, definitely. Did I have ray tracing on? I don't think there's any ray trace options. Yeah, I don't see anything, but the reflections and everything look really good. There is kind of some shimmering that you get there with the DLSS, sometimes with the screen space reflections. Other than that shimmering, I might have to adjust some settings, but I'm not sure how it will come out in the video, but...
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
So I can just come and talk to anyone.
Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun?
Yes.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Am I serving the public good, or was that too far?
Officer.
Stroke clerk will no longer be harassed. It is really a good looking game. Very, like, everything got a nice sheen to it. All looks very clean and readable. Maybe sheen's not the right... It's got a lot of grime on it. A grimy Detroit.
It's getting colder, and now we don't have anything for the fire.
Definitely speed is going to be an issue, though. You feel so slow. You don't have a jump, I don't think. I got that dash ability. How do I... Let's see. Spacebar. And then what about focus? Do I get that? Aim, heal, night vision, slow motion, Z. I don't think I can do it outside of combat dash either. I was kind of hoping that would be like a...
Shh, pigs. Mind your own business, cop.
a way to like move faster.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. Now get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, 'cause you don't have a warrant, do ya?
I'm RoboCop. I can do whatever I want.
What a douchebag.
Oh man, I gotta check out this arcade. is sweet. Can I play anything? I hope there's a playable game somewhere. Probably not. The detail on them are really, really good though. Like, I feel like it looks better than the couple that are in Cyberpunk. And like the smoky, like it feels like an, 80s, 90s. Scanning. You should go home, kid. This is a big-ass arcade. Ooh, skee ball. I want to play some skee ball. No. Suit my business partner, that's the bad guy. Wonder if I can use that to get a warrant or probable cause or something. And if they could make some of these games playable. There's a good amount of them here. Like, there's some repeats. I feel like they got a pretty good amount of, like, fake arcade machines here. Like, Sushi Smash. I just want to check out the arcades. Sorry if you're wanting me to progress the story. I love this stuff. I love, like, fake video games in video games. Especially if they're playable.
I didn't know you had such amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you? From now on, I promise.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh man, a real like TJ Laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you, as long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke, but I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me? Way to go, TJ!
So now I have my warrant.
Oh, is that the ocean?
I'm actually, like, more impressed with this. Like, if that demo just ended where it seemed like it was gonna end, I wouldn't have known that there was, like, upgrade systems. I wouldn't have known, like... This is just, like, a cool-ass area. I almost wish the game started here. Or the demo.
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie. I think I dropped my keys somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem.
I just, like, killed that guy. And all they were doing was selling drugs.
It's RoboCop!
Surrender your weapons.
The speed at which you just, like, go from... I got my warrant to, like, I am murdering a den of drug dealers. It's pretty crazy. I hope Kane is in this from RoboCop 2. You know, the bad guy. He was a good villain. This really feels so inspired by RoboCop 2, actually. Like, them monitoring RoboCop and, like, not being happy with him and reprogramming him and all that stuff. Like, I forgot I can do bullet time now. Let's try it out. Well, I hit Z. I also tried space. Oh, that was cool. So, Z is supposed to be bullet time, not doing anything. Space is supposed to be my dash. Maybe the abilities are disabled in the demo. Got some nuke.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
I'm gonna murder you like all those other guys.
Sell drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5 minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find Soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo! Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant! And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
One of you is not a real Torchhead, but just an imitator.
I knew there was something off about you! Me? It's you! I always suspected you never went through initiation. Take that back! Or what? You hot-headed bastards! For fuck's sake, don't shoot! I'm gonna open the door!
Nice.
Tell me, where can I find Soot?
Straight to business, huh? Looks like you're my type of guy. But even if I wanted to help you, I can't. Only his closest people know his whereabouts. I just distribute his stuff, and to be completely honest, I don't want or need to know more than when the next shipment is coming.
You must know the location they mentioned. Tell me where they took the police informant.
And if I tell you, what's in it for me?
I won't murder you?
You can get your sentence reduced if you cooperate.
Yeah, but if word gets to Soot, he won't do business with me again.
Once I am done with him...
That's a good point. I think they've taken him to the ghost house. It's what they call one of their sites. From what I've gathered, it's that big... Anyway.
That will have to suffice.
So I need more deduction points. Can I change these on the fly? No. I bet I can only do that maybe at the hub.
Stay here.
Because otherwise you could just like...
Requesting a squad car.
If you needed strength or whatever, you know. Swap out your points, open the thing, swap back. I still don't know why my bullet time wasn't working. And this demo is like, I was thinking this was going to be like 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure I'm hitting an hour now. So like video is going to be way longer than I intended. But I'm really digging this right now. I keep thinking it's gonna like, oh, here's the end, and then it doesn't. It just keeps going.
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue S...
I can just shoot tickets.
Registered to Melissa
Those
Kuzak.
people on the first floor are paranoid. They put blinds in the windows. Can't watch the TV no more.
So he wants me to locate... I think I'm going to stick to the main objective. That's kind of funny. He's like, Mayor wants this to be your top priority.
Stop shaking in your boots. Look,
Death
RoboCop is here. We're safe.
Yeah, you're cool. There's not like a bunch of dead bodies back there that I just murdered. Oh, I don't have any legs. I wish I had legs. Pretty good sound effects. Like the cars going over the bridge. Find the police informant. I'm very impressed by the looks of the game. So, look at the pop in there. As the high-res textures are like slowly loading in. Help. Shit. Oh, Jesus. Didn't know there was like I can't duck or anything. Shit. Can I, like, run around the other side of the thing? The grenades have, like, a super lengthy time. I feel like a walking tank. There's like nothing that can stop me. Can I use this thing? Oh, I detached it. That's cool. You can do that in Cyberpunk too. I keep going back to that game because that's what I've been playing lately. Yeah. That game runs spectacularly on the Steam Deck now too. I'm getting like a locked 40 almost the whole time. It definitely feels like a throwback to like a early 2000s Xbox 360 era like movie tie-in game, but one that was actually like done well. The music does some too. Like every so often, it's got kind of like a callback to the original RoboCop theme. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Find the police informant. I don't have like a jump or anything, so I can't get over there. Can't climb up or jump down. That's where I was before. Was there... Oh, I got it. I still can't use that focus on demand. I don't know. What is shooting at me? Oh. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill me. Oh. So if you have points, you can... Shit! Gotta get out of that line of fire. I just missed like 8 shots in a row there. That was terrible. I actually like the SMG better than the assault rifle, which is weird because usually it's the opposite for me. This has to be getting to the end of the demo, right? Like the focus just appears to happen whenever I reach certain areas, but I was doing that before I put points in it. Like I'm not sure. I don't know. I looked at the controls. I thought I was pressing the right one.
Are you the police informant? Do you know where I can find Soot?
Oh man, all great questions, but could you untie me first? They really outdid themselves with these knots.
Talk.
Hey, I don't know how you usually operate, but that type of information...
What is your freedom worth to you?
That's actually a great point. So, it seems that the new guy saw the punks attack on the TV station and decided to meet with Soot on their turf. The meeting is supposed to take place tonight during Soot's concert.
Concert?
I know. I'm not... Why don't we, get out...
Lewis, Soot is meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
Copy that. Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear. By the way, I've got something for you, Murphy.
They call me Pickles. And you guessed it. There's a funny story behind that name. This one time, I saw Torchhead stealing a delivery truck. I went after them, hoping that a VCR would fall off the back of the truck, you know? But it turned out to be groceries, so they left it. I made a pretty penny that day selling pickles. Still have a couple of jars laying around.
That guy's just talking about pickles.
So you are an opportunist.
Hey, I prefer street on. What they say.
Is that the end?
No. It's nice to be free again.
Did I somehow unlock the whole game?
Thanks, Tin Man. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
Yeah, he's my
Officer Briggs is missing.
Missing? Shit. May our city have mercy on him.
How do you know?
We go back a long way. He gave me He even introduced me to his family. Great kid and...
You seem proficient in undertaking police tasks.
Oh, no. One thing you should know about me. I love cops, you know, law enforcement, laws, all of that. I think those are great ideas. But so is Nuke. And when I need it,
Do you think Briggs?
I really don't know. Last time Funny enough. About that. I've got a favor to ask. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch. Now, I feel bad holding on to it.
This is stolen property, and you...
Gee, that sounds bad when you say it like that, but... Still, you...
I will make sure they...
But surely you don't mean now.
I have more urgent...
Yeah.
Alright. I am getting close to my bedtime, but I kind of want to see how far this goes. It's like... I kind of feel like maybe this is just the full game, and it's like... Because the demo was like 50 gigs, so I'm kind of curious. Maybe this is like, you know, the first act or the first chunk of it, and maybe you continue when the full game releases. I'm kind of hoping so I don't have to restart. Like, not that I disliked this, but I don't know if I'd want to run through this much of the game again. One thing, I'm liking the aesthetic. I like the look of it. You feel like RoboCop. I feel like it's missing a little bit of the satire. Like, you had that kind of opening ad and commercial and like the news and stuff, but like those would pop up pretty frequently. Oh, that is the end. You can still explore the city and complete side quests. Okay, well that's cool. I mean, this is a very generous demo. Like there are definitely side missions that I haven't finished. So I got that one to go save Officer Briggs. I've got the to find the SUX, the 6000 SUX I gotta find, which is a total callback to the movies. I'm very impressed with this. Like, is it perfect? No, but it's a $49.99, like, you know, AA kind of game that is really firing on all cylinders. Like, I feel like RoboCop. The graphics are really good. Animation and voice acting, maybe not quite in the AAA realm, but it's very fun. The combat's good. There's actually, you know, a tech tree and, like, can I mess with it yet? No, I got some circuit boards. I don't know how to actually use them yet, but it seems like there's going to be some additional systems in place. But I do hope it hits, like, that RoboCop satire, like those commercials that pop up and, you know, I'd buy that for $1 and that kind of stuff. Like, I hope it's not too self-serious and that it does lean into that satire, as I think that's some of the best parts of the RoboCop series, is just, like, the ridiculous future Detroit and how, you know, dystopian it is, but at the same time, like, it's all kind of jokey and not serious, and I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with it. I will probably check this out in a month when it releases. I'm actually going to be traveling when it comes out, so I'll probably check it out a little bit after release, but definitely hyped to check this out, even more so after playing the demo. So if you've played this, if you got any thoughts on it, please do drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear what you're thinking of the game and the demo, and if you like what I'm doing, please do like, subscribe, and thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great night.